Mr. Hussein, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
The U.S. has been working very hard to keep Iraq together as a state. Do you think, over the medium term, that Iraq has a future as a unified state?
It depends on the Shia and Sunni political parties, to be honest. If they want to keep Iraq as unity, then they must be committed to the constitution of their country, and at the end to build a federal structure in that country. Without having a federal structure in Iraq, it will be difficult to push these two communities together and to work together. Let's face it, there is a big fight and conflict between Sunnis and Shia in Iraq. So it will be better to have a federal structure in Iraq so that each can have its own area, and at the same time to have Baghdad as capital of the country. Without going to federal structure, I think the future of that country will be always in danger.
And the third of those areas, of course, would be Kurdistan.
Yeah, Kurdistan has been recognized as a federal region, but the fight most of the time is between the Sunnis and Shia. And they are fighting also for Baghdad. The Kurds, they are fighting to be in Baghdad, while the others, they are fighting to control Baghdad.
Now, earlier this summer, President Barzani, to whom you were Chief of Staff, was vowing to hold a referendum shortly on Kurdish independence and also for Kirkuk. Where do those plans stand now?
President Barzani and most of the Kurdish leaders, they were talking about the right of self-determination, and exercising that right goes most of the time through a referendum. So having that right is still is valid, because that's right of Kurdish people. But as far as the exercising that right through referendum has been delayed, because now the priority is the fight against the terrorist group ISIS. But at the same time, we already said we are going to give a chance to the political process once again in Baghdad to re-establish itself, to be committed to the constitution, to implement the agreements that we had between Baghdad and Erbil. So if Baghdad is going to this path, of course, that will be different. But if Baghdad will fail again and will violate the constitution, and the fight between the Sunni and Shia will start again, then of course it will be a different story.
And how much time would you give the government in Baghdad, the new government, to demonstrate that in fact it's on a new page?
Our delegation team, when they negotiated with Baghdad about participation in this new government, they said, we want to see results within 3 months. So we hope that we can see some results within 3 months as first step, and then we can continue. In principle, we are supporting this government, the new government. In principle, we are supporting the Prime Minister Abadi, and we hope that they can reach some results within 3 months.
Mr. Fuad Hussein, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.